the Teachers Union of Chicago took to a vote on Tuesday, resulting in the decision that schools are to be closed and put back on remote learning. And that'll start immediately Wednesday. So that was hours that they took a vote, made a decision, and then was like, yep, we're going to be online again. And let's note that parents and students were sent this like note of now being online learning at 11 p.m. on Tuesday.
So a lot of them just woke up in the morning and they're like, oh, I guess I don't have school.
Yeah, imagine like the paranoia that sets in with parents who have to go to work and they don't have the means of finding someone to take care of their child. And so anyways, so it was said that out of 350,000 Chicago students, with lack of a better term, had to fend for themselves come Wednesday morning. I mean, students were instructed not to come to school. But funny, there was not a system set in place Wednesday morning for online learning.
And if the parents needed to go off to work in the middle of the morning and the kids were left at home, are they expecting the kids to get on their emails and set up web chats? I
don't know what they were thinking going this fast. And so this need to like panic and urgency with the meeting, I came from Monday knowing that about 400 students and staff tested positive for COVID. So it came pretty quickly, but Monday was their first day back from break. So Monday came back, Tuesday, paranoia, Wednesday, no coming back. It was just so fast. And then there was also in Chicago, there's been like a false narrative, you could say, going around that children specifically are being hospitalized in Chicago due to COVID. And the public health commissioner took it upon herself to shut that down really quickly. Dr. Allison Ardwadi, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but she held a news conference on Tuesday explaining just that, including that in reality across all of the Chicago city, out of 550,000 children, they're averaging about 7 COVID hospitalizations a day right now from children aged 0 to 17. That's the complete opposite scale that the public is talking about. And then you also have, one last note, you have the Chicago Public Schools CEO, Pedro Martinez, suggesting to bring, he's for students being, it seems as though he's for students being in school and learning in person, but he's trying to accommodate. It seems as though, from my opinion, he's trying to accommodate. So he came to suggesting we can bring back temperature checks for the schools and bring back health screeners, or even adding to the possibility, and I'm quoting him, that a school would move to a virtual instruction if at least 40% of its classroom teachers are absent for 2 consecutive days. So you see, they're trying to work with the union. He gave that to the union, and the union shut it down. No, we're gonna be online.
We're not gonna negotiate.
I would just be curious to know too, like how many teachers actually wanted to go online, because I can definitely see it being like 4 or 5 people who just think they're like over self-important and going, you know what, we're gonna be brave, we're gonna do this decision and keep everyone home. Because I genuinely don't think that many teachers at this point, after 2 years of living with COVID, were like, you know what, we all need to go home with absolutely no plans in place, without any lessons plans, without anything.
Yeah. And we should all keep in mind that there are a lot of teachers that aren't represented by these teacher unions. You know, when we talk about, you know, the wrongs that have been done by teacher unions, you know, the way they've kind of destroyed children's education across the states, that doesn't mean all teachers have. That doesn't mean all teachers are bad.
Yeah. And I think it's important to also consider that the COVID variant has changed. And so it's not as strong as it once was.
Yeah.
It was Dr. Allison during her news conference. She noted that if your child is vaccinated, then this new variant is coming across like a normal flu, and you shouldn't be shutting down schools because your child has the flu.
I believe, from what I remember, if you're vaccinated, so the new variant's Omicron.
Yes.
And you know, every scientist that studied it has said, this is the best thing that could have happened to us. There was one article that said it's a Christmas gift this year.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's a less lethal, less severe version of coronavirus. So basically it's spreading around. It's giving people immunity to COVID, but it's not killing even close to as many people as COVID did. So the fact that they're shutting down over that's what they're going to send everyone home over when, it's probably, I mean, if all the teachers are vaccinated, if a lot of the kids or most of the kids are vaccinated, it's probably not more dangerous. The flu would probably be more dangerous than Omicron.